Black Ops 7 has got to have the least hype of any Call of Duty game in like the last 10 years. Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. RSX Squishy here, and for today's video, I'm finna be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and just how it's so freaking boring and dead, and nobody is even talking about it, and the game is just gonna tank. Now, if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get to 5 billion subs past Mr. Beast. So if you can't leave a like, comment, or you are a racist. Now, let's get started with the video. Now, I haven't even played Call of Duty in general for maybe like 6 months. I haven't uploaded a video like a really long time, just because of that, because Call of Duty in general has just gotten so boring and stale, and Black Ops 7 is not going to change anything. I know we had the beta out. There's been a lot of news. If you guys haven't seen, they're talking about removing skill-based matchmaking, which, by the way, is the one thing that everyone always asks for. But besides that, like, what else does the game really include? It's literally a copy and paste of Black Ops 6. I personally don't think that having a Black Ops 6 and then a Black Ops 7 right after is a good idea. I think they should have mixed it up and had maybe, I don't know, brought back maybe a Modern Warfare 4 or something. I don't know, just switch it up. But when you have the same thing back to back, there's nothing really that's going to change, and it's just boring. Now, the beta was okay, you know, it was whatever kind of beta. But like I said, there's nothing really new. There's still the same crap that, you know, people always complain about. There's a lot of crap that I personally complain about. One of the biggest things that I have, and I noticed recently that just keeps getting worse and worse every year, is how bad the gunsmith system is, how bad the stats are, the attachments, the stupid menus, like everything from the moment that you boot up the menu and you go into the really annoying Call of Duty headquarters, which already takes up so much storage and makes everything lag and just doesn't work properly, in my opinion. Then you get to the menu with the, I don't know, really confusing and horrible gunsmith. Like, I legit get frustrated with just being able to create a class. I don't know how many times I've been trying to create a class and I hit a button and it accidentally takes me back and I have to start everything all over. Everything is like horizontally laid out instead of vertical, and it's just super confusing. Again, I literally have a Call of Duty channel that I've been making Call of Duty videos for, and I've been playing the game for over 10 years, and I still have trouble with that. Like, my own friends have trouble with that. They literally ask me, you know, every time I load up into a game with them, hey, how do I do this? How do I do this attachment? Like, people literally have to make YouTube videos so people know how to work the gunsmith. And that, to me, you know, it just says a lot about Call of Duty and how they're not in touch with the player base. Now, besides that, the gunplay and everything, you know, with the beta felt the same. You got all these freaking streamers that are always talking about, oh, Black Ops 7, oh my god, it's gonna be so good, no skill-based matchmaking. You got all these, you know, shills like FaZe Swag. I'll never forgive FaZe Swag, by the way, when he was talking about Vanguard, and he said that the game was fucking great and he fucking loved it, which is absolute garbage, because that game has got to be one of the worst fucking Call of Duty games of all time. And ever since then, actually, no, I lost respect back with him back since Modern Warfare 2019 when he started faking new gameplays. But I don't want you guys to get, like, you know, your hopes up with this game just because of the skill-based matchmaking thing being removed. If anything, I think that's going to be, I mean, it's a positive, but I can also see it as a negative, because the game itself is going to come out. I really, like I said, I don't see any hype for it. I don't see barely any people talking about it. Normally, all my friends, you know, are talking about, oh, when are we going to get the next Call of Duty game so we can play it, you know, on launch day and everything. And this is the first year that they haven't done that. I didn't even know that the game was going to be coming out until I saw that it was going to be coming out on November 14th. And that's like less than 2 weeks away. And like I said, I make content for Call of Duty, and I've just been so disassociated with everything because there's nothing fun about it. There's no, you know, rewards or whatever. There's nothing to do. Like, you play the game as just like brain rot. Like, there's nothing you can achieve. There's nothing you can get. Everything is pretty much tied behind a paywall. You know, you want a good skin, you have to, you know, pay for it. You have to buy it. You have to get the fucking premium Black Cell Battle Pass, which is garbage. And you get nothing, again, out of it, because everyone else is going to have the same thing. I miss the days where you can, you know, have a lot of things that you can earn by just, you know, the amount of playtime, or by doing like a really hard challenge that nobody else was doing. But nowadays, that's all changed, and everything, like I said, is just money, money, money. And as a result, the game has been dying more and more. One of the biggest gripes that I have is, chat bans. I've made countless videos on that, and that doesn't seem to be going away. So, that to me is already a big no-no. I don't know what they're going to be doing with Warzone. Warzone usually is one of the bigger things that they have. They might be releasing a new map, from all I care, but Warzone, again, is also like dead. Like, every game always has issues. The cheating issue apparently has been, getting a little bit better. We won't know exactly until launch. They have all this stuff or all this new updates with the Call of Duty Ricochet anti-cheat system, but everything is just coming because of Battlefield. Battlefield came out strong, and they came out with their own battle royale. They came out with the beta, and everybody was praising it. The amount of people that switched over to talking about Battlefield is just enormous. And I actually thought it was just gonna be like temporary, but it's crazy because the Twitch numbers are actually still pretty good. There's so many people watching Battlefield content now instead of Call of Duty, and I really think Call of Duty is gonna have a hard time finding itself and winning back players, because like I said, I mean, it is such a popular franchise, but it is gonna bring players when it launches. But I just feel like this year is gonna be different because it's gonna have, one, way less people buying the new game, and two, it's just not gonna be able to retain it because the games, they don't have that factor anymore. I used to love playing even, again, Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 3. Like, I couldn't wait to get home from work and let my friends know to hop online, get on multiplayer, or zombies, fucking Warzone, and it was fun. You can have fun the game. I would have fun making Call of Duty videos. I mean, granted, there was so many issues and stuff that there's always been with Call of Duty, but there were certain aspects that made it fun, and then now everything is pretty much gone. Like, what can you really say that is fun about Call of Duty now? Like, again, there's no interesting challenges, no interesting characters. Everything is just buy this, buy that. Everything is confusing as fuck, and I just think it's going downhill now. If you guys don't believe me, I mean, you can kind of check the way people, talk about it. There's been so much more negativity videos on Call of Duty, and not just because people like watching the Call of Duty content, but because it's something that people can relate to. And I originally started my channel as it was going to be like a tips and trick channel with sniping and quick scoping and everything. But unfortunately, with the amount of shit wrong with the game, my channel ended up turning into a commentary channel and, talking about all the issues. And like I said, I've been making Call of Duty videos since Modern Warfare 2019, and not much has changed. It literally took them 5 years to just finally tone down the skill-based matchmaking, which is everyone's biggest gripe. And how long have you checked Twitter or YouTube comments and people saying that skill-based matchmaking was their number one issue? So yeah, but like I said, I really think this franchise is on its way downhill. I need to make or find another game that I can make content on, or other games that I can make content on, because Call of Duty nowadays just isn't it anymore. Now, I hope, and I hope, but I know it's not gonna happen, that this Black Ops 7 game is actually gonna be have a lot of content and a lot of things to do and everything. But unfortunately, I just feel like everything is going to be stuck behind a paywall and going to be confusing and annoying as hell. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Sorry for not posting videos in a long time. If you guys care or like to watch my videos, but thank you for watching, and I'll be trying to upload more. Take care.